Hey everyone, it's Danae, or Hanawa, whichever one you guys want to call me. I wanted to say a couple things first. I am recovering right now from a sinus infection that I had this weekend. So I'm not contagious anymore, but I am still recovering my voice and trying to heal as fast as possible. So I'm going to have a very difficult time talking in this entire video. So please be patient. Please try not to cringe at times, because even I do. And yeah, so today we're going to be talking about my small Gunpla collection. Most of these were bought for me by my boyfriend and or given to me by a friend. There are only, I think, yeah, my biggest kit I bought myself, which is my 1/100 master grade. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah. I'm not going to be talking about these in a particular type of order. I'm just going to go ahead and start on whichever one. So I built these all in a matter of like a little over a year. Prior to this, I only built like small 144s, but that was really it. I didn't have a lot of experience with like big builds. So my strike is like my very first 1/100, and I plan to get many more, even bigger ones like 160s. That would be awesome. But yeah, of course they're gonna be expensive. The bigger you get them. So yeah. All right, let's jump into it. Oh, I want to talk about this one first. The Gulf. This was really it took me a while to build this because the kits that I built at first, I would work on them on and off. So like I would start, of course, on the head and the torso, and then I would just leave it for like months and then come back to it weeks later. I had like a habit of backlog, like a lot of other builders do, where you just buy kits and then leave them to the side and then just like leave them there and not touch them for like months later. So yeah, that was a habit, but of course I'm trying not to make that into a habit anymore. I'm trying to pick up on building again and building more and, you know, getting a bigger collection. So yeah, this was a very cute, fun build, and this kit was given to me. Shoo, 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 shoo. Was given to me by my boyfriend, as are two others. So yeah, I didn't really watch many Gunpla review videos on the internet to really guide myself as to what to talk about. So I really hope I'm doing this correctly. If not, then I mean you don't have to watch this anymore. I'm trying. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So yeah. Um. This is a grappling hook. Um. This is a shield and the gun cannon. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. And yeah, it was a small build. The articulation, of course, is pretty smooth. I'm surprised for as bulky of a design as this is. The joints are very easy to work with, and it's a very easy gunpla to just stand on its feet rather than like on an actual base stand. So as far as the reasoning as to why I get certain kits, they're either designs of Gundams that I like, or they're from series of Gundams that I like. So yeah, the Golf was what I was very familiar with. That's why I picked it. I've built a Golf before prior to this one, so yeah. That's really all I can tell you as to why I picked a Golf. Also, I just really think the design is really cute. So yeah, I really like the shoulder armor. God, I am really bad at this. um, I don't know what just fell. I'll find out later. But yeah, so here up close, you can see the eye and the helmet here. Right there. There's the gun. I tried to put the sticker on this before I put the helmet together, because you're actually supposed to put it on before you stick the parts together. But I totally failed at that part, so that was my fault. Um, so yeah, this is really fun to build, short and sweet. Even though like it took me weeks to build, because of course I put it off for some time now. So yeah, the grappling hook was especially fun. It's made out of, like, of course, rubber wire. So yeah, if some of you were kind of wondering what that was. This next one I'm going to talk about was actually given to me by a friend some time ago. Oh my gosh. And it's the Gundam X Mal. Of course, another one, another high grade, small one. Like I said, all of these except for one are going to be this size. So, this is actually a combination of the work of me and a couple of my other friends. And I finished it off with the arms and the legs and the weapons and the wings. And yeah. When I put the stickers on, it was a very sloppy job. Because it was just as cute and small as it is. I just wanted to move on to another kit. So yeah, the sticker job is very sloppy. Not a very good job, but it was fun to build with my friends. There's the saber sword and the rifle gun. How do I do this? There we go. This is what it looks like from behind, and the wings do move differently. The articulation is fairly smooth, fairly easy, not yeah, some of the like the joint from the torso and the hip is very delicate, so it's easy to pull off. I'm not gonna do that because I'm scared that it might not come back on. So so yeah, that's to be expected with some kids. Oof. Okay, I'm just gonna lay that one down. Next one I want to talk about is one of the recent ones I did. I'm trying to look for that part that fell, and I don't see it. Oh well. Okay. One of my favorites. This is actually my favorite Gundam design in any Gundam universe ever, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for saying that in the comments section of this video or wherever I post this video. But yeah, Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, Barbatos Lupus. Not Barbas Lupus Rex, because it has the Tekadon shoulder armor emblems here. But yeah, I really love it a lot for some reason, because I tell my friends all the time that the Barbatos Lupus is a girl Gundam and not a guy Gundam. Because if you see the foot, it looks like heels. And I love it so much for that. And I know a lot of people don't really like Iron-Blooded Orphans, but I love it. Not my favorite Gundam, but it definitely does have my most favorite Gundam design. So yeah. What really caught my attention on the design of this Gundam um, is the shoulder armor, the crown, and I really like the backpack, how it's like hexagon shape, and the weapon is really cool too. I really also like the hip armor. That's really neat. I don't think I've ever seen that in a Gundam before. And then of course the foot and legs as well. The articulation and the joints, of course, are also smooth, not hard. This is a build that I really suggest for beginners um, to build. It's very easy, very fast. And yeah, the only thing that I really custom painted were the toes on the feet, the claws or whatever you want to call them. That was it. Everything else, of course, are stickers. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. And the sword, I weathered so that it could have that used effect, like it just got out of battle or something. So yeah, one of my favorites to build. I want a bigger scale of this in a different model. So yeah, my favorite Gundam design ever. So yeah, okay. Moving on. For those that haven't watched Iron-Blooded Orphans, I really suggest you do so. I really loved it. Okay, this next one I want to talk about is one that I've been wanting since, gosh, since the beginning of high school when I first watched this anime. The Noble. I know, right? Still till this day, I really have really tough time uh, trying to properly put the hair in place. So some parts I had to super glue, but it worked. It's fine. It looks fine. Um, gosh, this build is probably gonna be my most sentimental build of the whole collection, mainly because of how much the series means to me. Um, and I've always wanted a noble ever since I watched it. So yeah, I love it so much. Yeah. Um, there's really not much to say about this. I mean, I'm sure all of you have built one and probably already have one. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that before. Okay, so like, um, the articulation on this leg is very bendable. Oops, the leg came off. Okay, very bendable. It's just the right leg does not have any movement at all. So, that's, like I mentioned before, that's going to happen in some kids. Not every single joint is going to be smooth and movable. So, yeah, that's from what I've learned from building. That's going to happen. It's not entirely the builder's fault, unless you just carelessly um, push joints together and just fuck up the whole thing. But yeah, um, it's very silent in my house, and it's kind of bothering me. I hate it. Um, I just love the design of the Noble. I got the Berserk mode, and it's very cute. I could do some more custom painting on it, but I'd rather not mess with it anymore because I think it looks perfect. The only thing I don't like that I did was the sticker, that little tiny sticker thing. That could have been done a lot better. I screwed that up a lot. Some people don't really think it's a big deal to do a good job on stickers, but to me it just adds better detailing to your builds, and to me it's pretty important to kind of put them on as accurately as possible. Even with putting them on with tweezers, you can still mess up, so just take your time and be careful. Of course, the novel was inspired by the design of Sailor Moon and Magical Girls. I don't know, I just always wanted a novel, so yeah, that's really all I have to say about that one. What did I not talk? Oh yeah, and last but not least, my perfect boy. The biggest boy of them all. My most amazing boy in the world. My pride and joy. My son. I love him so much. I worked very hard to get him. And I'm so glad I did. He's a big boy. He's a very big boy. He's very heavy. Such a wonderful boy. My Gunman Strike. He's very, very, very good. He's a good boy. Really want more builds like this. Really love Gundam Strike, and excuse me. This was very amazing to build. I have never had this much fun building a Gunpla, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably like suggesting and recommending me other builds, and you can totally do that. Like message me or go in the comment section and if you have a build that you suggest, totally do that, because some of you are probably going to be like, you think that's fun? Please. So totally, I mean, feel free to just suggest me some things. Yeah. Look at this freaking, okay, I'm going to show you all the back. Oh my gosh. Where do I even begin? The wings, of course, are amazing. The articulation is really, really neat. Real cool. The jetpack was my most favorite to build on this. And yeah. At first I thought the vents needed like stickers, but then I later found out it's like that's just what it's supposed to look like. The really neat thing is that this can also be a rocket weapon, of course. So that was really amazing. Really love the guns on the bottom here. These can also move as well. This part for some reason reminded me of a ship from Star Wars. It's been years since I've watched, you know, a Star Wars episode. I haven't watched any of the recent ones that have come out within the past 5 years. So yeah, can't really touch on that whole category of naming types of ships and whatever. So yeah, I just really love this Gundam. The shield, of course, looks pretty plain and simple, but it actually had, just the shield itself had a lot of parts to put together, even though it looks plain and boring, but it was actually really interesting. I really think that every single part of this build has like its own little section of like different details and stuff, and that's one of the really things that really is my favorite about bigger builds. So yeah, let's see what else. After I finished building everything, I went hard on the stickers. Like I grabbed that entire sticker paper and just put every single sticker I could put on the Gundam that was on that little oh god, excuse me. on that little sheet. So I literally, like, here, I'll just show y'all details. You can literally see all these stickers that I put on, even on the legs here, on the front, on the sides, let's see, kind of, I think I put a couple on the feet, I can't remember, but even like on the very back, on the back of the wings. I even put some on the gun. I should have put some on the shield because it looks like really plain. But yeah, I just put as many stickers as I could on this thing because I really wanted it to look like very detailed and just very cool. So yeah, that's my most favorite build that I did. Yeah, I love him so much. He's the best. I got your back, Mom. Wow, that was so cringe. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the fuck. I'm very lonely, okay? Just leave me alone. Okay, yeah, that's really all I could say about this. It was really fun. I want another one. He's my favorite boy. He's the best. I'm so lonely. Okay, that's it for this video, guys. I am getting a Sinanju next because the Sinanju is my second most favorite Gundam design. And I really love Zeon. Yeah. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. Like I said before, if you guys have any recommendations on kits, totally hit me up. I talk about Gundam a lot, so you guys pretty much get the gist of what I like now that I made this video. So yeah, just comment below, tweet me, message me, whatever. I want more big boys. So if you guys know any more big boys, just tell me about them. Because I want to build more big boys so they can be my big boys. Man, I'm so lonely. Okay, bye everyone. Until next time. Also, a couple more announcements. I'm going to A-Kon Fort Worth, Texas, next month. And then I'm going to Anime Expo the following month. So yes, I am going to Anime Expo again this year. Thank you to my friend Danny. She is amazing. I love her. Her. Oh, I'm really trying. My voice just won't come back. What else did I want to talk about? Oh man, that is really all I can freaking think of. I'll probably do a story time next time because a lot happened while the last time that I uploaded a video to now. Oh yeah, my story time can be of my hiking trip that I took. So yeah, until next time, gonna be doing a story video, story time video on my hiking trip because some really cool things happened. I almost died and I gotta tell y'all about it, okay? Alright, bye everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching all the way till the end with my awful voice. Love you guys.